Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Curious Owlbear, and I'm here to explore everything Dungeons & Dragons. I've received another request for a drag and drop video, and this time you wanted a wandering pilgrim or cleric. I apologize for the delay, but my focus has mainly been on Saltmarsh during the last week and a half. The delay is over now, so let's dive in. The Raven Queen. Everyone's favorite dark goddess of fate, winter, and death. She's mysterious and cunning, seeming to always know a little more than she lets on. The Drow goddess has emissaries, representatives, pilgrims, and clerics all over Faerune, but few make themselves known. As your party makes their way out of a major city, they begin their journey into the wilderness. But first, they must pass through the ancient and beautiful burial grounds outside of the city walls. The morning is quiet. The winds gently pass through the trees above, and the early rays of morning sunshine warm the characters' cheeks. The party begins to hear a soft clink, clink, clink that grows louder as they continue down the path. When they get about 50 feet away, they see a man, bent and impossibly old, shrouded in a midnight black robe. The old man seems to take no notice of the group, continuing his work digging a fresh grave. The players approach quietly, avoiding the dry beds of pine needles scattered across the grassy knoll. No matter how quietly they approach, however, if they get within 50 feet, or if they choose to leave the premises, the old man will call out, "Oh, trying to sneak up on an old man, eh? Bad manners, bad manners." As he calls out, he looks up, directly into one of your character's eyes. It's a shocking sight. The man's face is long and drawn with age. A deep scar runs from the right part of his forehead down to his right cheek, and more noticeably is a wide, empty crevice where his right eye should be. If the players choose to approach, the man is clearly insane with such ramblings as, "Milk 2 days old is 3 days spent," and "the early mouse gets caught by the eagle." But among his insane ramblings is a moment of clarity. Again, he looks into one of your character's eyes and cackles. "Ho ho ho, what a day it will be! What a day indeed! Those chains are heavy, your chains to break." He will devolve into cackling laughter, and the party will no longer be able to discern any real messages from him. Now, the party may take this message strictly and literally, or they may forget about the gravedigger entirely. Whatever the case, when they return to the city, the old man will have disappeared without a trace. A few weeks later, the group nears a small town, weary from their long quest. As the small guarded gate comes into view, they begin to hear a familiar clink, clink, clink. This time, the gravedigger will compound on his previous message, depending upon how your players took it. If they took it seriously, the gravedigger commends their efforts, but notes that their chains are very difficult to break. If they ignored his message, the gravedigger's next prophecy is significantly more grim, calling for one of your characters' imminent death. This time, the gravedigger will turn back to his work, ignoring the party. Eventually, he seems satisfied and walks off into the wilderness. If your party is able to follow, they may be able to see him shapeshift into the form of a raven and take flight. The old man will continue to randomly appear to the group throughout the campaign. Each time he does, he may offer a cryptic word of advice or a threatening horoscope. Each time he does, however, he should devolve into further madness or disappear as mysteriously as he arrived. I hope you've enjoyed this take on the Wandering Pilgrim. If you did, make sure you leave this video a like and subscribe, as there are more drag and drop videos on the way. If you have any personal requests for NPCs, traps, taverns, or side quests that you need for your world, leave them down in the comments section below. I'm having a lot of fun catering to your desires. You may have noticed some new ambiance in this video. It all comes from the amazing Syrinscape app. If you guys are looking for an app that's easy to use, has a huge library of music and sound effects, and is totally customizable, look no further than Syrinscape. You can check it out and get a free trial at the link in the description below. Until next time, stay curious, adventurers.